locking in.
What happened last time?
Last time, we cut back to Ori and Story in Happy Funland. And by Happy Funland, I mean the nightmare dimension, where everything sucks and everything wants to kill you. And they quickly figured out that they were in a nightmare trials, and they have to face like all their fears and worst regrets and everything, and make it out alive. They almost did it, but they couldn't quite make it out, and before they both died, Story sacrificed herself to get Ori out of Dodge, because God will not let Ori get out that easily. Ori has to suffer with the rest of us. So Ori went to the Temple of the Raven Queen to be like, we have to tell Story's family that she's dead, and right as he says this, the universe fucking explodes. And everyone throughout all of Zenya seemingly noticed at once with this big deafening noise and the shattering of every piece of glass and gemstone in existence, that divination magic just stops working. Just gets plucked out of reality. So that really sucks. So everyone, the rest of the group, very quickly tried to corral ourselves and go find Ori, and we managed to find him at the Raven Queen Temple. And everyone was not feeling great after the events of the past day, and so we tried getting out of Dodge, but the teleport circle, or like teleporter thing in the temple wasn't working, and we didn't have enough time to do more teleport stuff, so we just decided, fuck it. We have to do hero stuff. We're gonna save the city. And we had this really cool skill challenge where we had to save each individual district of the city. Aiden showed up when we saved the temple district. We went to go save the king, and Titus shot the king, and then he died. That was rough on Titus's part.
Well, it's a wonderful interaction.
Yeah, rough on his part. But then Murkdred was there, and he was trying to murder everyone, and we helped stop him from doing that by just being a general nuisance to him, which gave enough time for a new Valkyrie to show up and start throwing hands with him. We don't know who she is, but she just is here now. We went to the it's not the peasant district, but it's like the people. What's the word I'm looking for? Residential.
Farming.
We'll use that. What'd you say, Drew?
I thought it was the farming.
Yeah, we'll say farming then. The farming district, and we had to help put out some fires and stop this evil tank thing. And in the middle of it, Theric looked over and was like, hey, there's a Valkyrie over there. I wonder who that is. And it gets nabbed by the Valkyrie of Kuros. He's just like, I'm killing you. Like, you're just dying, buddy. But before she could kill him, Karaya showed up. And she was helping out. And that was cool. And so we ran to the docks. And we had to go get rid of the boats that were there. Because out in the waters were being very evil and mean. And there was seemingly another Valkyrie out there. Also with a dude. Both with tridents just sitting in the water.
Yes.
Bidents. Not tridents, Bidents.
Bidents, it's very important.
My bad, gang. My bad.
That's right. We're only perfect up until then. I can't handle that.
I'm sorry. I'll see myself out. But we managed to help get the boats untethered from the docks, and so they went up and got destroyed in the ocean. And Murkdred had showed up to try to stop us, and since he didn't quite do it, all three of the Valkyries pounced on him and put him in like infernal chains, because when he tried to teleport away, it didn't work either for him. So teleport's probably just, in general, kind of fucky right now. But we are now here having successfully, seemingly staved off this destruction of Clovis and have saved the entire city, seemingly.
With Murkdred in chains, Valkyries standing about, people have a second to cheer before the fear sets in. Their king is dead. Their land is theirs, but for how long? How much of Clovis has been taken over by this siege? How did this even occur? As panic and worry begins to coalesce, a leading commander of the entirety of the Clovis army is shouting orders in this vacuum of vulnerability inside Clovis. You know this to be Lord Tavares. Lord Tavares is very high ranking and arguably would be like a general to the city. But in this moment, you can see he is taking charge to try and stabilize a man that is connected to Clovis from ages, a hard but fair individual. He initiates what looks like a type of martial law to stabilize things in the meantime, as the military will follow him in this moment, as the king is no longer in charge. The Valkyries look over as one has their foot on Murktread's neck as he lays on the ground. The one out by the waters is going through and trying to clean the waters from the debris of the creatures that are polluting it by their death and their rot, or there are large creatures feasting on them and eating the ships and recycling all that, with the young man in the background aiding as well. With that occurring, your group in front of these Valkyries in this moment, Karaya comes up to Theric and thanks Theric and the group for their efforts in helping save the city. Aiden comes over and informs you guys that something is very wrong. Something terrible has happened. Communication isn't as what it seems anymore. Things are not right. Magic has been corrupted. And as she's explaining that to you, you begin to hear the absolute laughing and joy Murktread has as that other Valkyrie hits on his neck a little more and he stifles a little bit, as he seems almost elated at this moment. What is your group doing?
Theric is going to look at Ash and say, This is Beltran's doing, isn't it?
I would bet, if not him directly, someone with what he has cooking up. I don't think this, whatever this is, would get put off without him being involved or okaying it in a sense. Taking out an entire school of magic is unprecedented, but that man is full of far too many unprecedented feats as of late, so we may just have to add it to the pile for the time being. Though I do believe, speaking of him, there is a lot of developments over the past, and he kind of stops for a second and then takes a deep breath, past day, because it's really hitting him how much we've fucking done in the past 25 hours. It's a lot. That I believe all of you looking at the Valkyries here, and I guess the one out in the water, probably need to be brought up to speed on. If I could be, I don't know if that trick you have is magically secure from anyone listening in. I don't know if that magic still exists currently, but we might not want to risk anything while we can. If not, I can set up something if given an hour, but it's
We're all being watched.
yes.
I guess it's Beltran's eyes are almost omniscient, it seems.
Well, we will test the magics and see if the weave will allow us, but we do have means of prevention of these prying eyes into safe areas.
Alright, then. Let us go somewhere private to discuss this.
Safe? You think they're safe?
I have no idea what that sounded like. I don't know.
It was good, actually. It was really good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Alright.
good. I'm assuming that's Murktread
Yeah, it's
over
there.
there.
Yeah.
I'm not a random commoner.
Just a random dude comes up, says that, walks away.
Hey, yo, what's your deal? Nothing. I'm just a citizen and walks away.
Yeah, I'm just a concerned citizen, and then walks off.
Did we blow budget on that? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. You see Murtred's body. You see him exit out his body. All of his bones leave the flesh, and you see behind his body, he is now standing behind the Valkyrie that immediately goes to turn on him. And as she does, he slices off both her arms as they just fall to the ground, and she then retreats backwards in this moment.
Great.
I'm gonna change the music.
Shit.
Hell.
We're formatting Murkra tonight, boys.
Yay!
15 HP in a dream.
No, gentlemen. No, I'm not wasting a resource that quickly, but it would be funny. It would be really funny. I won't do that.
Do you know what is so beautiful about this moment? I have realized. Death, murder, has never been more pure in this moment. Think of all that will stay dead for once. We should be on the same team, Aiden. Think about it right now. Everything that dies stays dead. Or am I just misinterpreting the destruction of all those stones?
Somebody talking shit right now? What's happening?
No.
See,
Is that your private chat?
Proceed. What's going on over there?
You want me to turn it up more? You want things to get worse? I can make things worse.
Hold on a minute. This is what's going on in there. I'll put. This is literally what's happening in the player chat 90% of the time. It's just this.
That
fucking
is
image.
true. That is true.
Let me get up on the other computer.
Patrick, what are you thinking about? Is that Patrick or is that from Chowder? I forget which show.
I think it's Shadow. I think
Patrick's
it's Shadow. Yeah. Okay. But oh boy, Mark Dread time.
Not quite the vision, so go for the vibe here. As Murktred starts levitating off the ground, you see him in this half flesh, half bone armor as he has stepped out of his first form body. There are demonic runes all across it. He has like a bone crown on, and his arms all have these like scythes on the side of them, or blades. He has 4 appendages right now, and yeah, the face isn't right, but it should be more demonic and not human. But it's and not fucking Sapia. But that's the the vibes. Vibes, folks.
I'm imagining the avatar of what's their face in Baldur's Gate 3 at the end of Act 2.
Yeah, it's way more along those lines. Of
Was it Bane? I want to say it was Bane.
no, Bane and Ball
Merkel.
and Bane. It's Merkel. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. We do not hasten death. It comes at when nature demands. There's no need to naturally bring things to their unnatural end.
Give me the voice back. I gotta be funny. I gotta be scary.
What an absolutely pitiful philosophy. kill first? Maybe the children that we have captured, or the women that you mortals care about so much? How about some of your greatest soldiers that we were able to capture? Those nobles, how important are those families? And yeah, there's always a backup plan. A plan of death and murder on scales that I only dream about, but now can bring to fruition
As he holds up his hand, you can see one of those rings on his finger begin glowing. Near on your hand, that ring begins glowing on your finger as well. His is a red, yours is a more greenish color as they're glowing. You actually feel some pain and coming off that ring, and you can see the form of the ring now shadowed, and it's almost like can't quite keep its full form as you see the ring soul looking towards you. It's like, that's a powerful force, Lord Mir. So much power. Murktred, in a moment, puts his arms together and then does a slash. And I want everybody to give me dex saving throws.
Oh, don't say that!
Oh man. We all get +5 because we're near Revenant. He is still present, even if we're not.
Alright, that's actually really good to know.
Living. Dex. Oh, damn!
I don't think we're close enough to the young man to get his bonuses.
I don't think so. He's off in the distance. 23 on Ash.
Yep.
I never rolled my...
28.
Okay.
22.
I got
Excellent.
an
8 for who? Adam or Revenant?
8. Theric. Sorry.
Theric got an 8.
I got
what about the other two
Somebody
players?
else roll for Revenant. I'll get Titus.
Yeah,
I'll get Revenant. I'll get Revenant.
I got it up already.
Titus?
so-
Okay.
Plus
13 for Revenant.
Okay.
it was
18.
plus 5 from Revenant, right?
Yeah.
18.
All right, then Titus got 27.
Okay. Wow, that works out really well. Yay. So Karaya and Aiden are going to tank the damage on the two that failed. Everybody else dodges out of the way as two bisections cut the castle behind you in half, in an X. And you see the entirety of the castle begin to
It's a
and
shame
start
Adam's
falling
not here.
down.
Yeah, it is a shame. Yeah.
As you see him
Adam
going,
was talking shit on Murktred. Adam was sending Sukin clips and was like, Murktred's not up in this level.
He doesn't have the sauce. He doesn't know.
Nah, he's got the sauce. He's fucking got it.
blood.
As you see the ground begin seeing slashes all around as blood starts erupting out underneath you guys. It is now rough terrain in this area as this demon blood starts flowing all around Clovis, and you can see it starts to form blood monsters as well. The two Valkyries put you guys down and rush at Murktred, and they begin fighting. We are entering another skill challenge.
Another one.
What about
Another
third
one.
skill challenge?
A third and final question mark skill challenge.
Sorry, I forgot to roll my initiative, so I'm rolling them all right now. 3 of them are good, so we're inevitably going to use the one that's not good.
I've got a crazy idea off rip.
This is good music, by the way.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, Sukuna's
What is this from?
It's
Is this
Sukuna's soundtrack.
Yeah, let's say it's JJK.
Oh.
Isn't this the one from him and Maharaga or
It's
whatever?
every song is in an 11-minute loop. Any of his themes in the anime so far is in this 11 minutes.
Okay. Sick as hell. Love
Yep, it's only gonna get more. So, as he's fighting up there between the Valkyries, the other Valkyrie, you see those two arms that were bisected. She Piccolo style regenerates 2 more of them and comes out. You can see that this Murktred is a way step above the first Murktred you were seeing. You can almost you can notice like the boredom and trivialousness that he was using that first form with in the second form here, you can see he is like actually starting to get into his powers and actually like showing a capacity of his destruction in this moment because he has a challenge which he is proclaiming as he's fighting against these Valkyries. You can see each of the Valkyries with their own unique armor, stylized, and swords. Powers are coming out as he is dipping at incredible speeds and continuously cutting off their wings as some of them fall down, and then they are growing another one back, or they're casting healing magic on themselves as he is continuously cackling as he is slowly bisecting piece by piece of these Valkyries, but they keep regenerating. There's a joy in this pain he is causing. But as his slashes are going through them at some times, he is charging up, and the Valkyries are trying to stop it. But when they're not quick enough, he is cutting entire blocks in half as they begin falling to the ground. And as soon as they get bisected, the blood ley lines begin absorbing them and then spitting them back out as these, like, think about half bone, half flesh remake versions of them as he's almost claiming this portion of the city for himself.
Kind of seeing this big display of magic going on.
Yes.
Ash doesn't know what that is doing, but it's probably not good.
Yeah.
Seems pretty evil. I would like to either make an Arcana check, or I have a Dispel Magic prepped to do something about that. Just see what I can do.
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah. Okay, Arcana. Where's my Arcana at? It's there. I get to add +2 thanks to the big boy. We're looking at a 26. Good roll.
What you're noticing is that this is, I'm not sure what kind of magic school this is, but this is what would be the creation of a layer, and it is that of which you either remember growing up reading about, or was told in stories, or you researched of a god of the 13 hells. You can see that this is magic that is on the level of Asmodeus, who once ruled all the hells in the past, and he's channeling this hellish magic to start to try and reclaim this land. It is a version of magic that's also similar to how the Shadowfell works in the Feywilds and the regular plane, of how they rip. They're all existing one space between 3 planes of existence. Yeah. And it seems like there's some ripping of another plane of existence into Zenya in those moments.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then since we're entering a skill challenge, I don't know if that really helps us.
Oh, you're not in skill challenge. That's not. We're not
Okay.
doing skill challenge stuff yet. I'm just more setting the tone in the set piece right now. We're in the skill challenge, but the skill challenge is more for your lives. So, what's going to happen now is he gets this moment of freedom, and he appears right in front of Nier, and he goes, whoop, he disappears.
Thank you for bringing me another ring. How kind of you.
Nier, I need you to make a saving throw.
Can I do something to help Nier with this?
Yeah, probably. So for starters, though, you have to roll higher than a 35. Is that possible for you?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. So we're gonna first go this route first, and then there may be other stuff
Well,
that's
it
going
depends
on.
on, I guess, what saving throw. Yeah.
I know
I'm
which
gonna go
one
with
he
Dex
wants, and I've
first.
got an argument.
I have something
We're
I
going
can do to
Dex
slow
first,
Merc
and then potentially followed by Constitution. Is the 2 I have set up right now. But in my mind, the first thing that's happening as he's saying that, it is basically too late. But you have the power of the Raven Queen on your side and potentially a nat 20. So we need to see where this goes.
Oh, that's right. You do have your D20 and +5 from Revenant.
Yeah, but it'll be close. That's why.
Yes. No. This is meant to be like, if you didn't even have any of these blessings, you would just be losing right now. You would be losing your hands.
One second, I need a calculator.
When Murkdred appears in front of Nier,
yep.
I think they're gonna try and throw him off his game.
Yep.
He's gonna like rip his holy symbol out and plant it into the ground and cast at 5th level Flame Strike and make it so that it's perfectly angled so where it only is going to catch Murkdred and not Nier in it.
Yeah.
And so there's a giant 40-foot tall cylinder of radiant fire just immediately erupts from beneath Murkdred.
Love it.
I can roll damage on that if you want.
Yes, please do.
Alright. This is split up in between fire and radiant. 19 fire.
Yep.
And 12 radiant.
Oh boy.
I'm trying my hardest to save Nier here.
Yeah. Yeah. I could do some stuff, but I don't know how much.
What other cleric 5th level spells are there? Just looking for no reason.
You said 19 fire and what? What's the other one, radiant?
12 radiant.
He's immune to fire, and radiant, you see, hits normal.
Okay, normal, gotcha. But yeah, with that, Tarek kind of knew he wasn't going to really deal serious damage. He's just more trying to throw him off his game to give Nier a chance.
Sure.
I am going to use a reaction.
Okay.
To make an amplified blood curse of exposure on Murkdred.
Okay, what does that do?
What it does is it removes his immunity and changes it to resistance. So he does take additional damage.
Perfect.
Does Murkdred have to make a save on Flame Strike, or does he just get hit?
I'm not allowing it right now. He's not focusing. He's not trying to die.
Okay.
Which
well, because I had an
indicate
idea for something to help Nier out, but fuck, it's I guess. Drew, do you want advantage or not? This is the question.
This is up to you. I've already rolled, so
I'm
not
true.
gonna.
That's
I'm not.
true.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't want to inform your decision based on how.
Yeah, that's fair. Then I won't do it. That's fair.
So the fire damage, it was a resistance, so 8. Half of 15 would be 7 or 8. Maybe 8.
19, so it would be...
19 would be 9.
9, yeah. 9 or 8.
Okay. So that did that. What is the roll, Drew?
41.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, big things going on.
That was
beautiful.
A natural 17 and a natural 16 on the 2d20s.
And
then
that's
plus all
right.
the bonuses.
You love to see it.
In that moment, you're about to lose your hands, and you see Aiden in front of you pushes Murkdred down to the ground as he's continuing to cackle at this as she slams down. You're able to pull your hands out in just that moment. You were able to get away just that second. Like as you were getting away, you were literally seeing the beginnings of all your fingers beginning. You could see there's a cut right now. They're all bleeding. All at the very top as it looked like a perfect slice was starting to cut through all of your fingers at that same time. But your reaction wasn't quite enough. And then it's like somebody removed that blade at the last second as the Raven Queen's Valkyrie comes in at that very last moment and is able to prevent the separation of this ring at this moment. Your hands are on fire. We'll call it like 1 point of damage. Now I need a con saving throw.
Man, I should have gotten the full fingered gloves instead of the fingerless gloves. That's my
Yeah. Rip. That's cool.
$35.
Oh my lord, the DC
Yeah.
he needs to beat, baby.
It's a main character moment here. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Nier is so cool.
As Nier comes back, as you see in your hands that blood, you begin to start shaking, and your hands begin foaming at those spots, and you can tell, oh no, there is something very wrong with any of his attacks. And in that moment, you can feel something's wrong. You see magic colors beginning to form, fade, as you normally are able to perceive these things. And instinctually, you begin to try and remove this magic from you, and then you feel this guiding hand of the Raven Queen behind you in that moment, and then just all that blood in your fingers just sort of is pulled in front of you into a steel ball that then drops and splatters onto the blood ley-lined ground, and that all that magic begins to fade away. You were certain that if you failed, you would have been infected by a fatal disease, and you would have been infected by a terminal debuff. Which then you have an appreciation for the Valkyries that are continuously being hit by Mark Chess at the moment.
Yep.
What is going on?
Heck yeah.
In that moment that you have survived, you guys begin to pull away as you can see, like, you guys have an opportunity to leave. So there's about to be a skill roll, but one more thing for this setting, dress setting. As you guys are about to make your first attempt to escape, Nier, you go to move, and then you just hold your hand there for a second and pull you back as you turn, and you can see the rings form, Shadow looking at you, and he goes, Lord Nier, he has a ring. Take it from him. What do you want to do right now in this moment, Nier?
Yeah, Nier's gonna turn, and
Yep.
I'm guessing Murtred is still like close, and he.
Yeah, he's relatively
Does
close.
he-
He's like he's on the ground as Aiden is like punching into him right now. He's cackling as she's just probably she'd be taking out more like daggers and stabbing into him, or using magical powers like point blank fireball, like blade fireball blast. Green themed is happening. Like it's intense DBZ level, shonen level violence is happening right now with an M rating.
Yeah, and then he's gonna. I guess I can make a roll if you want. Does it seem like it's possible to take the ring? Like, with everything going on, like, does it? You know, I don't. You know, I'm trying to imagine this in my head, like a pickpocket or something. Like, or,
Yeah. It's right on his finger,
something
man.
like-
It's a quick jump, like not a jump, but you lean over a little bit, quick run, snaggy snag, and run out. That's again the classic pickpocketing check would be this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, yeah, I mean, I guess if it's right there, like, before we turn, and everybody else, you know, is starting to move away,
Yes, they are.
he's gonna go for it one time before leaving.
Perfect. I love it.
You die, it's not on us.
Everybody
Yeah.
else, give me a. I want a survival check as you guys are trying to escape.
I can do that. All right. Theric gets a 20.
Okay.
Titus gets a 19.
Ash also got a 19.
Okay.
Got a paladin bonus, right?
No, that's
No, this is
on-
a check.
Well, this
Oh,
is
it's
a check.
survival. This is
not a
survival
save.
check. Never mind. Nope.
Okay. Revenant got a 14.
Ooh.
That's a 9.
Ooh. Anybody below a 15 fails. Everybody above 16. What do we got for that pickpocket check?
Titus at full HP.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're all good.
This music is kicking ass.
I was getting really pumped in my car. That's why I'm like, this is happening.
Evil things happening.
Sleight of hand. 31.
In that moment, you go up to grab that ring, and Murtred grabs your hand as you are there, almost got the ring off his finger as he grabs you by the forearm, and he goes,
I love your tenacity. When you are murdered by my hands, I will mount your bones on my wall.
you take the ring off his finger.
Oh no.
Nier's gonna be
No,
level 20, dude.
no.
Immediately slips it on.
Yes.
Oh no!
Oh god.
As
This is
you-
literally Nier is literally Ascot Grandier.
As Nier slides on the second ring, Nier, I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
He has advantage.
There we go.
This is his best game.
That is
This
the
is-
check I want to hear you.
That's what he wants to
tonight.
hear.
Is that a good or bad
Oh,
one? It's a good one, right? Yeah.
It's his
That's my best one. I
Yeah.
got advantage. I have like.
You don't have +5, unfortunately. We walked away.
No. I don't think I'm gonna need it though.
I don't think you will either, but I believe.
10 plus.
He can't keep
Nothing.
getting away with it.
38.
Beautiful. With a 38,
That's a-
you see Lord Nier, yes! And then you see another outline formed of another individual. And yet it looks very similar to the one you've been seeing all this time, as another one forms with a slightly lower pitched voice as he goes, "Unpowerful host. Excellent. You are currently level 20.
Good.
He's
lord.
high. He's a higher level
Don't
than
change
Abel
it. Don't
now.
change it right
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on.
now. I
We'll see
will.
if
I
Valkyrie's
will.
looking
More stuff will happen in just a minute. But you will get an automatic success because you have the ring on for this pulling away. So Murtred bisects Aiden in half, and she falls side by side onto the ground as he bursts through. As he bursts through, everybody is leaving as all these pillars of blood begin shooting out of the ground, and he begins to form also demonic symbols in the air with the blood on it from his ley line, and all of a sudden the ground begins glowing beneath you guys in range. Those that fail the survival check, he goes, "Let me show." Oop.
This is magic from the most beautiful of death wards in all the planes. This is how you fire strike someone.
For those that failed, you are automatically downed. It will do 666 damage from
DM.
if you're caught in that.
I don't think he'd let me, but can I try to counterspell him?
Yeah. Well, wait, no, it's a survival check. No, this is a skill thing.
Like, well, I mean, like, I saved the skill.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You saved. You got out of here. No.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The
if you
survival
let me.
check, you're
Well,
focused
failed.
on other stuff. Like, no, this isn't combat. This is part of the whole version of this. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
but
no.
also, I just would like to say, if you're playing the wizard who's built around negating magic,
Yes.
you're
But
going
this
to
is
want
not.
to
This
keep
is not a spell.
Well, I know that's why I'm saying also like that's fine, but just
Yeah.
like, you know, you would be on the lookout for like, fuck it, if I can negate something, I'm negating it.
Yes. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. As
Yeah.
you see, who are the two that failed?
Revenant and Aura.
Revenant and Ori. You see their skin cut like 10,000 times as this eruption of blood comes from the ground, and then as it falls, you just see thousands of miniature. It's two things. So you see all these like bone Punjabis everywhere, crisscrossing that have cut them, but if you were to zoom in close to them, it's thousands of like razor edge, but they're all carved out of bone. But it's as sharp as a razor, but all bone. As that just cuts them, and they are literally pure standing. They can't move out of the bones right now, as they are caught in this.
As soon as that happens,
Yes.
Just in case Ryan joins,
Eric-
I made sure to write down his health is currently at negative 568.
Yeah, I was about to say, but that would just insta-kill them.
Yeah,
sick
you're right.
power.
But
For
for
the
the sake
flavor,
of what's
for the flavor.
happening,
Okay.
yes.
Just
In
making
normal,
sure.
in normal stuff, yes. But this is different.
Okay.
So
It's
like,
just after we have the world event that makes it to where we can't use our revive stuff.
I
just wanna
know.
make
That's
sure
why
we're
this
all
is
on the same
different.
page.
And I also
Just
understand
making
what
sure.
level you are on, and I want to do fun, cool stuff with cool
Yeah,
set
no, you're
pieces.
fine. I'm just making sure. Just
But I also
making
got to
sure.
make sure my players don't insta die and then
all right, so when that
permadeath.
happens,
Yeah.
Derek is going to use a full action bonus action. He's going to use action, Channel Divinity, Divine Spark to heal Ori
Okay.
at a range. And then I'm going to use bonus action, Healing Word to heal Revenant.
Okay.
So I just instantly get them both back up so we can keep running.
We're stuck right now, so that's what the next part of the challenge is. All of them are stuck in those Pujami Razor prisons. What is the team doing?
Ri
they
heals 13, and Revenant heals 9.
Okay.
Both of the rings lean into you, Nier, and go, use your power, my lord.
The bone things, like, do they seem brittle, or like,
Yeah.
you know, the Nier's gonna kind of walk up and just do a thunder wave to try to push them, like, you know, shatter all the bones and push away.
Absolutely. So when you do that thunder wave, you are not only like you cast the spell, but then all of a sudden you feel the two rings take over on the latter part of the spell, and they are able to like shape around your allies so it doesn't hit them, but it goes and blows like an entire block forward of just destruction, of destroying
Oh my God.
parts of Clovis with just a simple thunder wave at a normal level.
This is fucking insane.
Evil things are happening today in Clovis. Evil things.
We have to get out of here. Let's go.
As you guys begin trying to flee out of here, the Fates Valkyrie comes over and revives Aiden. Karaya comes up behind Murktred, and she enters a rage as she begins to begin pulling apart some of his bone armor and throwing it off as beams of light begin just impaling down. These are same colors of Corallin's powers as they are just cycling around Murktred and shooting through him. He disappears behind them and begins engaging that battle as you guys are getting away. As your group has recovered from this, there is a second skill check here. I want you guys to all give me... we did survival. This is different versions. Less you pitching me stuff and more what I'm testing you about. Let's do...
What are we having to do?
I'm trying to think.
Okay. Well, then just like if you say narratively what you're wanting us to do, we can try to
Yes,
pitch
I think it's a
tell you what
dexterity
skill
check,
that
and I think it's because Murktred sees you all escaping, and he goes and bisects more of this city and begins to try to drop one of the largest and most ancient bell towers in Clovis on you guys in this moment as he bisects it.
Great.
He has time to still be screwing with you guys as he's fighting 3 Valkyries right now.
God damn.
this guy's evil. So just like a raw dex check.
Dex. Yeah, skill
Save?
check. Yes. So it's a dex skill check. It's not a saving throw.
No!
Okay.
Revenant got a
Um,
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got a 20.
Okay.
Ash also got a 15.
Okay.
Theric got an 11.
34.
Okay.
Nier got a 16 asterisk. Nothing's been updated, but
Okay. Everybody but Theric is able to speed up and get past it in just the right moment. as Theric is right with the group, and he's about to get through. Between parries, Murktred sees he's not going to get anyone. He's like, doesn't want to allow that, and he does one little, just half little, think like Mihawk taking his little knife out to Zoro, just this almost insult of a slash. As,
what the fuck is he doing in East Blue, by the way?
Cuts something off from that bell tower, the bell itself, and drops it onto Theric. You get hit with a 2-ton bell. I'm going to knock you down.
I'm going to go ahead and say I'm unconscious.
Yes, I'm going to say you're unconscious as you are underneath the bell, as the entire thing collapses to the ground. What is your group doing to help Theric?
Do we see him? Has he
Yeah, and you see that last moment, because everything collapses down, and then he's on your side. So the bell actually gets cut as it's like lagging in momentum, and like as it's falling backwards, it flips to hit him, and you're like, something interacted with that. That's not normal the way it hit him. Thus, Murktred influence. You do hear the two rings to you near being like, you can raise him. He can serve you.
Don't like that.
I don't like that at all. What do I have? I've got an idea. So we need to get the bell off him. Is that the main skill narrative thing here, or do we just need to get him up?
Get the bell off him.
Okay. If you would let me, GM, I don't know if it need to be an Arcana check or something. I've got a wall of force I could use. Could I try to use that to, like, see if I can clip the bell, like, off him?
Sure. You run the risk, if you roll low enough, of accidentally putting the wall first through your teammate. So let's go. Let's do it.
I'm just also double-checking. Yeah, because it says if it cuts through a creature's space, the creature's pushed to one side of the wall, I choose. So if I cut through him and the bell's space, I can choose to separate him from the bell.
Okay.
So, since that's just how the spell is written, do you want a check, or do you want me to...
Because then I'll add complication.
Okay, cool. So, Arcana, you're looking at 17. Seven plus 10. And there's my 5th level, so whoopsie daisy, goodbye. Oh boy.
You are able to use your wall of force, which actually ends up cutting the bell, similar to a bisection that you've been seeing to Murktred, but it's nowhere near as precise. The bell is pushed away, and you are, with your Arcana, able to know, you were pretty sure with a 17, not 100%, but you're like, this is definitely not going to go through Theric. You were pretty sure you could feel his force not quite that near. And he is now unconscious, but you can see him. You have line of sight, and the bell is open.
How far away is he?
Yeah.
Revenant's gonna run up then and do a lay on hands, and basically be like, "There's a bell there, you idiots," and like kind of like push him.
How much do I heal for? Just one?
Whatever you think. He's got 35
I'm gonna do
more
one
left.
because
So
also
He has 10
everything.
left.
It seems like most things in this skill
Oh,
challenge are
I
going
know.
to knock us unconscious.
Yeah,
So
just
not
1
I'm
point,
not-
get him up.
yeah, then just
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
filthy metagamer!
I
Filthy
don't play a
shall be
paladin.
punished!
Hold on. I'll make an in character justification.
Filthy!
Revenant would not heal more than 1 HP if he didn't need to.
This is true. Revenant would say that for himself.
Justification of your filthy metagaming currently approved, but still was definitely a retcon retrospective. The blood meteor is coming, don't you worry.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, he's like 20 feet away. He'll be here in a minute.
It's like the Majora's Mask. It's just coming.
Man.
As you guys are running away, I need athletic or acrobatics checks as these massive Harry Potter-like, in the sense of the basilisk, the Chamber of Secrets. There are two of them that are dune size, like worm dune size, all made of bone, erupt out of the ground, summoned by Murktred. As he's summoning them to attack the Valkyries, you guys are just in the crossfire.
Of course he has those too.
We just saved this
Yeah,
city.
what was the point of saving this city,
now?
dude? It's gone.
No. This is just the rich people district.
Oh, okay. No, okay.
Good.
We're just by
You know
the
what?
king. Don't worry. We're by the docks, actually. So
Yeah, but this seems like it would affect us pretty big.
this is the
but-
docks, but yes. So
Yeah.
yes, he okay. So we're battling by the Clovis courtyard right now, and he did cut the castle in an X. So
He
it's
did
in
do that.
in
Okay, the
pieces.
king's
So
dead anyways.
all
You're
this
right.
got
Yeah, King's
messed
dead.
up.
Doesn't matter.
But hey, I just want to point out that's some bullshit talk here of like, oh, we just lost this area and the castle. Let all these people fuck it then. We lost the city.
Listen, when
It's
you're,
just-
when
listen,
you're
listen, do you
describing
know how
this shit,
big
it seems
Shai
like the
Hulud
end of
is?
The whole fucking
Yes.
place. Yeah,
Yes.
it
Shai
sounds like
Hulud
you're
is
leveling the whole
massive.
city.
Yeah.
Shai Hulud could eat the city.
Al Gaib?
Yeah.
Is the Al Gaib?
We said I'll get you. Acrobatics from Ash is a 15.
Are we doing acrobatics checks?
Acrobatics or
athletics.
athletics. Whatever is better for
Okay. I'll do athletics
Lebanon,
for
he
sure.
got a 17 athletics.
you. I'll roll for Titus. Does anyone know what his modifier is?
Titus is for athletics is +5. Derek got a 21.
What about Titus's acrobatics?
His acrobatics is +9. So do that.
18 for Titus.
And then 27 for Nier.
Did anybody roll lower than 15?
Yes.
Come on, guys! One
Fucking
time!
alright.
It's only one time I need you all not to die.
Trying.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So everybody is jumping and dodging through, similar to almost like Aaron Attack and Titan style inside the bones as you're dodging through these basilisk worms that are crushing the city, coming up to their summoned lord Murktred in the sky, his hands out as they form behind him in this symbolic, even the way they form and shift behind them is a symbol of sorts of demonic nature. As the Valkyries themselves come together and you see the three of them join hands, and you begin seeing this light begin forming over Murktred, and that as their combat is happening, Ori just gets cold-cocked and just knocked like 40 meters, 40 feet back away from the group into the blood. He's unconscious, and the blood is slowly trying to pull him into Murktred's domain, his world, his lair. What are you guys doing to save your teammate?
What do I got?
Don't
What do I got?
let Murder God take away something that could be useful to us, my lord.
I've got something I could use, but I want everyone else to do something first because I just did the last thing. In case. If no one else has an idea, I've got something. But,
Is there anything Titus can do? That's what I've been trying to like.
ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Yeah,
good
like-
shout, good shout.
I was looking at Revan. I don't think that's why I had Revan do something last time. So
Titus
just
doesn't
wanna-
have a lot of utility like
Yeah.
that. Titus is really good at fighting. What do these rooms do?
Not seemingly anything super big. Yeah, I mean,
And how far away? Did you say 40 feet away? Or
Yes, 40
feet up. Or, alright, then. Yeah, Nier will run over to him. We'll run as he's running over. In between, he's gonna cast Mass Healing Word and just heal basically the entire party.
Yep.
So,
Frick yeah.
so at least he'll get up.
yeah, at least he'll get up, and then he rolled a 6. So,
Hey, it's more than he had.
This is old Master.
Ori, you continue to see these flashes of like you're up and then you're down, and then you can just see like the afterlife. You can see the Raven Queen sitting at that fountain away from you in that moment, and you can see as she turns her head. Like the first time you went down, she wasn't looking at you. The second time you went down, you can see her head briefly looking towards you. Hopefully, there will not be a third time you go down. But it's getting closer and closer, her fountain. In those brief seconds of unconsciousness to consciousness. It feels like being put underneath the raging white water rapids as you would bob up and down trying for breath. But instead you come back to this reality of Zenya in a ley line of blood. Okay, so you're all up. You guys are escaping out of this area as a giant beam of light comes down on Murktred. This is like a Hammer of Dawn type of beam. Those creatures go out to the sides. He goes to try and raise his hands up towards the beam. And before he does, though, his other two hands slice the Valkyries and a massive part of the Clovis courtyard as the entire thing sinks down in this grandiose explosion. The results of who won that encounter are not clear yet. You guys, on the other hand, where are you running off to? Which way do you want to go?
We'd probably head east if we gotta go to the southern waste.
I mean,
It's a direction.
yeah.
Hey, we
which
can
way-
head towards
which way is
Gazoto.
the-
That's civilization.
Is the Temple of the Raven Queen? Like,
Yeah, we could try that.
Okay.
That is. It should be east as well.
Yes, it is.
It should be
That's
that
all the
way.
temples and stuff. Temple of Hope. So as you
Yeah.
guys begin going that way, as you were running, people are so shouting in directions, and soldiers are trying to evacuate people, and there's all this chaos. And as your group is running with the chaos, people are parting around a single individual that is waiting for you guys as you begin walking towards the group. Or as you're running in that direction. In this moment, near, you feel bone chilled, cold, as in that moment, you feel weak. You will return to your normal level. What you should be at. In that coldness, you look down and you see both rings have flown off your hand. The rest of you are able to perceive this individual with his cloak up, hand out. The two rings Nier has been holding on to him slide onto his fingers right next to a third ring as three rings begin glowing gold, purple, and green now on his fingers.
Do we
Do we have any idea who this is?
Can I make a history check?
Yeah, do we know?
As the-
or anything?
Head comes down. You see a handsome young man, unfamiliar face. As he looks toward all of you, and veins begin sneaking into him as he looks elven in nature. I need to change the music.
Oh, good God. It was going to be a chill session, he says.
I was.
think I've come
You
up with-
should
I
not
think
have
I've
let
come
me
up
be
with
in
something.
traffic. LA traffic absolutely took this
I'm gonna start
from
drone
a
striking
0
LA traffic.
to an 11. This was an absolute nothing burger session until the last 20 minutes of that drive. I'll be honest with you, all this happened.
What do you
Yep.
want from
Okay,
us,
this is
man?
exactly the music I want. Good, excellent.
Okay, here we go. Lock in.
You see three shadows begin to form next to him. Each two swords come out to their sides. What Nira has been seeing, you all now see flesh. Those with history can recognize this outline of the individual of the shadows to resemble that of the late not so great Escott Grandier. Not good to see 3 shadow clones of that. This young individual in front of you all.
I think Nick knows something I don't. Worry.
I just like that it's Escott.
Ah.
Also, I had to refresh the page, and then I realized it was the Escott music, and I got excited.
Thank you for bringing these home. I would reward you. But I think you had other intentions with my rings. So your reward will be your lives in this moment. I think that's the greatest thing I could ever offer each and every one of you. Unless you'd wish to join me. Serve a higher purpose. Do you see yourself as someone that should rule over these worlds, these lands?
No.
People are still like streaming around you guys. It's like this moment in time has slowed down and stopped. As this guy that's is definitely younger than a fair amount of you in this group looking, talking with this bravado and confidence that is a bit much, and is wearing 3 of these power rings now.
I know who you are. I've served one tyrant king, and I will not serve another. And Derek tries to fucking walk past him.
He allows it. He does not care.
Just kind of staring this guy, I guess, for a second.
Yep. Did you say you wanted to make a history check?
I will if you let me.
Yeah, go.
Oh, that's good. That'll be fun. 24.
As you look into his eyes, you notice his eyes are not like human eyes. They are appearing that way, but with your keen arcane eye, you can see through the illusions of this form. Just give me a moment.
He's generating art.
I'm not
Maybe.
Sorry, not this time.
Escott Grandier.
He's poking through his
What
nose.
the fuck is he doing here? And why is he evil again?
How do we keep adding more to the pile?
No. You guys don't get to fight Escott. Thus the shadows. You get a version that makes you excited, but not him. You don't get to actually fight him. You look in and you can see inside the eyes the runes of Kuros. Standing before you is the avatar of Kuros.
Oh, that's worse. Oh, that's worse, actually.
That's so much worse.
Kuro's just wearing Escott's skin like that is fucked up and scary.
Well, no, he's not wearing Escott's skin.
I
He's
know,
this young elven version, but he has the rings are in person that have the shadows of Escott. The rings take on the form of who last used it, and then there's other things to that too as well, like. I have planned that are cool, but we can't get into that unless you choose to fight right now. But I
still.
Do you want to fight?
Kuro's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Terrifying. Okay. For like the fucking 3rd time in 15 days, Ash is before an actual fucking god, and he's just like, great. Okay. Ash goes pale
boring
white.
D&D? That's always an option. You just want the goblins like Justin? No, I know. I'm teasing in general right now. You can always have Goblin D&D, just not my fucking Zenya. Go ahead, get your boring dungeons. Go solve some boring town politics stuff about who stole your sweet roll. Not here, baby!
Ash sees this.
Yes.
And he goes pale white.
Mm-hmm.
But for a split second, Ori and Nier probably notice Ash goes... It almost looks like he's going to cast something, and then he stops himself. And just really just stares at him for a minute before going, this is not something we want to deal with. Let him have his rings and let us go. Like
right.
same to the other guys. And he's going to slowly step around them. He's not going to break eye contact with them. I definitely think it's a level where he and Kuros both are acknowledging that Ash has figured it out. And
Yeah,
it's
oh,
just like,
he's holding your gaze, and he loves that
I'm sure
even
he's loving
more.
it. Yeah, I'm
because,
sure he's loving it. Yeah.
Again, Kuros is destruction and nightmares, and so him holding this gaze to you is absolutely a nightmare you will have, minimum right now, for at least the next week. Every night you will have terrible nightmares of looking into the eyes of the god of nightmares and destruction. So that's for sure. That's done. There's no roll needed for that.
Yeah,
You are like,
that
hey,
just
Hell
happened.
Rider, could I get that on steroids, please and thank you?
Yeah. All right, yeah, he's gonna walk around. He's gonna leave. That's listen. I'm not fighting a god. I'm fine. I'm chill. Don't need to do that.
Near, you want to sucker punch him for those rings back?
Yeah.
He just brought all 3 rings to you, right?
Statistically, I can outroll God if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky.
You do have the Raven Queen on your side.
Near's just gonna look at him and go, "Thank you," like, and then he's gonna kind of sheepishly like walk away, like he's not.
Yeah.
He didn't want him. Like,
Yeah. Okay. All right, you want to serve a new god?
No, I'm just gonna head down, like, head low, like a little bit bowed down, and just walk past him.
And that's everyone now. Damn. Like after Ash left and then you guys all started leaving, he looks at you all and he goes, let me get this.
Best of luck in the new world. And I'll see you in your nightmares.
As you guys walk with the crowd, run with the crowd. In this moment, though, Kuros disappears. He just wanted the rings. There is no more Valkyries. There is no more Murktread. The city is stabilizing. There is a giant indent at the center of the Clovis courtyard that is like a big circular, like you would see a crater, but it's perfectly like a circle. It's been cut down into the earth, almost like layers of a cake. And the blood lane line has flowed all the way into that, and it goes down a few layers, and then at the core there is now this like bone shrine deep in the center of that that is still there. But at this point, Murktread is left the city. Clovis has won today. Murktread doesn't want to keep fighting here. He's done enough destruction. What you witnessed, Ash would be familiar with historically, was a version of the very beam that the Valkyries that served under Corlin at the Preventic collapse used to remove the godhood of Pargem, I believe it was.
He was using fucking dust to dust. Holy shit!
Yes.
Not dust to dust. God damn.
That was a lesser version because they did not have all the Valkyries for a dust to dust.
I thought you just needed 4 9th level casters for dust to dust. But that's just
I think it is. But there's another, because the Valkyries use that a bunch. The 7 of them. There were 7 Valkyries that would use a version of dust to dust. It's not dust to dust is a level 10th level spell that was used with 4 9th level casters. That's then channeled to a single 9th level caster that upcasts it to 10th level. Is the dust to dust that the characters used. But I don't believe they use that for Pargem, so then it was Forgath then.
Yeah.
I think it was Forgath that the Valkyries used it against. That's what I thought. Pargem didn't seem right to me.
Cool.
I thought it was the
I was just checking because I've only
Yeah.
ever vaguely heard of dust to dust and just don't.
Yes.
It doesn't really come up
yeah.
in our games, but I was just curious.
Yes.
The lore junkie in me.
Yes. So you guys are able to get to the Raven Queen Temple, and now you can have the session as it was probably normally supposed to be here in just a second to breathe in this moment. Do you want to take your break first, go pee real quick, or do you want to Or are you guys good?
Yes, but I think as soon as we get inside, Theric like collapses on a pew and is taking a long rest.
Sure.
Like as soon as it's clear the danger's past, like he's conking.
There is a multitude of people inside here that are hurt all around, and the people from the Raven Queen cult are many of them healers and clerics, healing all sorts of people inside here.
All right, instead of conking out,
is become one of these places of healing. Many of the places and temples around here are become these makeshift, like Red Cross type of triage places.
if that's what's going on, Theric will use all of his remaining spell slots and channel divinities to heal.
Yep.
Before going to bed.
Okay. All right. So everybody go take a break. I gotta
We
go
can
bathroom
go
quick.
this-
All right, we're back.
All right.
You all have a moment to finally catch your breath and talk.
Ash is going to take a moment, about 10 minutes, just catching his breath after the chaos of everything. And he's going to see that Theric has decided to conk out. So he's going to go to the others and just be like, if you all want to take a moment to, I guess take a while to catch our breaths, I'm sure we all could need it. Woodfall seems to be ahead of us on that. I think we obviously need to take stock once everyone's awake and figure out what we're due from here.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a lot that I need to process.
There are some developments I think you all need to know as well that we haven't had time to discuss. But cool. That will be a problem for the morning.
Ray is here, and she goes to Ori and puts some healing into him, heals him for 20, and she checks on your wounds, makes sure you're all right, and then she moves to the side as your mother is here. As she looks down at you, Ori, she puts her hand on your shoulder and gives a nod of approval as then she walks back through the rows of all the different cultists helping people as she goes to wherever the most important place is inside here. You do see as she walks like down where you guys were, back down into that crypt, she steps directly on the chest of do you remember his name again?
Umber?
Umber. As he is half dead. Hey.
Okay, so Ryan,
yes.
Process update for you.
Yeah, so slow down. You can do it right now in a nice easy way. Don't you don't have to go crazy on him. Go ahead. Ease him in. We just
Not a minute.
Yeah,
I literally didn't get a word out, and you're like, hey,
no, I know you're fine. You're fine. Sorry, I was about to fill. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, if you want to do it, you can go nuts.
I was gonna do some stuff, but forget it. Go ahead.
No, go nuts. We got a minute. No. You're the DM
I
here.
don't wanna.
I don't want to DM anymore. As I grab you, I gotta fix boxes now.
So,
Nasui shows up and everyone levels up to level 20.
I didn't say you get to One Piece, boy. That wasn't an invite for you.
So we were sitting there after the skill check of last time, and we were like, okay, let's talk about what's going on. And Murkdread's like, what if I went nuts anyways? And he went to his second phase and started fucking up the city, the district of the docks. And so we had to run away while the Valkyries desperately tried to stop him. Nier took the Murkdread's evil ring, because he also had one of the evil rings. And as we were running away, so the Nier had two. But as we were running away, we ran into a guy in the middle of the chaos who just took the rings back. And he's like, hey, idiots, I'm not going to kill you, but those are my rings. So, they're mine now. That guy ended up being the avatar of Kuros, the god of nightmares, just popping in to take those rings. So that was kind of fucked up and evil. So then the Valkyries did a big AoE move, and Murkdread seemingly is left for now, but they've also disappeared. And there's a big, evil, murder shrine in the middle of the docks in a hole. So that's kind of messed up. But the city is recovering-ish.
So what I'm hearing is it's the SpongeBob, we saved the city.
Yes.
Oh, stop it. You guys saved 90% of the city and you're mad about the 10% that got fucking nuked. Oh my god.
Hey, we love the 10%. Honestly, we love the 1%. The 99% or the other 9%.
Get him out. We're done. He's out.
Yeah.
He's out. He's out again.
But, so we're currently in the. We literally just got back to like the Raven Queen Temple. Theric has worked on healing some people and has passed out for his long rest. Ori is talking to his family, and we're just trying to.
Revenant would still be remembering at the Merctread before he went on his murder rampage. Talked about how he had hostages of children, women, and the highest nobles in separate locations. He made that comment before going to Murder Town.
Could be.
He goes to Murder Town instead of Flavor Town.
Yeah, it's a little rough. So yeah, the rest we're all just kind of chilling in the. And we're chilling in the temple for right now.
Yes.
Yes, he does have the guy with the yeti hair.
No.
That's what he was saying yes to. That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. So yeah. Now, if you had stuff you wanted to DM, please go do it. You're the DM. I'm not
That's
gonna
enough.
stop you.
Nope, all good. You guys go talk to each other now. I've almost got all the boxes where they need to be.
All right. Ash is
Near's
gonna. No, you go first. I don't want to. Don't.
Near's gonna like kind of just walk out the temple, and you know, I need to get some air. Go ahead.
Yep.
Ash.
Ash was just going to spend the next while, because since everyone else needs 8 hours to get a long rest, he was going to spend the next 4 kind of just examining the 16-sided hexa whatever we got.
Yeah.
Just trying to see, is there any extra things in this? Is it literally just teleport circles? Is any of these maybe close to the southern wastes that we need to get to, since Nier cannot teleport anymore? Even if teleport works, we don't frankly know, but he's kind of just examining that right now.
All right, go ahead and make an Arcana check for that.
All right. And since he's spending like 4 hours on it, do you want to do any advantages with that, or just
Yeah,
flat?
advantage is fine.
Cool. Okay. Boo boo boo. 21.
How many sides did I say this thing was?
16.
It's very clearly a hecadectic.
Get him out of here. He's out
Yeah,
too.
he hasn't pulled up. He's got it ready.
I hate numbers.
What you notice is, even despite the issues with this teleportation stuff, one of the 16 can be used in this moment. You don't have control over which of the 16 locations that can be teleported to. It is at the beginning of every day during the shattering. You roll a d16 that doesn't exist, and it will choose a location that will succeed in being teleported to. Somehow it's defying whatever's going on, which with your 21 means that the arcane channel itself is not dead, which is not destroyed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so just each morning we roll I guess just a d20 we roll if it's not a 16 or something like above, and then you just will tell us where that would take us. Like
Yeah, go ahead.
or
I
is it-
gotta make that shit
Well-
right now.
Well,
so-
I was gonna say more just like we could do that later, but just like mechanically, that's what it is. And of course, you could always just be like, well, this is just where it takes you today, and like.
I know I
really
could
have
do
it
that,
roll. I
but
don't
now I'm
care.
gonna write it down, and
Do
we're
what you
gonna see
want.
where it can take you.
All right.
While you guys
Sure,
do
I'll
this
roll.
stuff.
Whatever an 8 gets you. That's
All
where it
right,
goes today.
we'll figure that out. You know what? No, hold on to that. I don't want to be biased. I'm gonna write down a whole bunch of locations. I don't want to accidentally put down something that shouldn't be there.
Okay. I'll just write that. Done.
Okay.
Got it. All right.
You guys continue while I continue to.
Yeah. So other than that,
Make
Ash
this-
is just gonna take his long rest. And then once everyone's up in the morning, we'll convene and take stock of everything going on.
Try to long rest.
Yeah, try to long rest. Let me rephrase
Everybody
that.
can long rest. Nobody will succeed in their long rest.
Revenant only
during that
needs
time-
4. Oh, go ahead. No, mine's like actually kind of a longer scene, I think.
Go ahead.
So okay. Since Revenant also only needs 4 hours, he's gonna talk with Ash.
All right, you find Ash kind of in the crypt. He has made a little what's the word I'm looking for? Makeshift
Playpen.
little not playpen, but like a little desk he's using to examine this not dodecahedron, the 16 whatever. I'm not gonna say it.
Trapper, how you doing?
You can't make me say that. You will
The
not.
3-dimensional 16-sided shape.
Yeah.
Revenant kind of seems a little bit panicked. Not like overtly so, but he's very curious. It's gonna be hard to roleplay Revenant as a caring thing, but he's wondering if he could pick Ash's brain about those potential hostage pieces that Murkred has.
I frankly haven't given it much mind. I don't think Ash could really make any check to try to deduce anything about that, because even I don't know anything about that. That was just like a, whoa, here's a threat he threw out.
Ash would probably have a better idea, and Theric and Adam's character,
Titus.
Any of them would have an idea.
All right, then I guess Ash would have an idea. What idea? What do you want to roll for that, or what do you want?
Historically, Revenant was a bad guy, so he probably
Yeah.
does have some inkling of where things could be. So I think he would be trying to compile possible spots with the people who are modernly knowledgeable of where bad things could happen.
If you want some type of check with that, you can.
So
All right, I will
I'd
give one.
say, oh boy, fuck the jack at this point. I'm gonna
That's
say, between 4 characters and a whole night of sleep, you guys can begin to have an idea of that Murkred would have put them in places that would be the most offensive and obvious and showboaty to murder individuals in the city of Clovis, so others would see and have that fear as well. So in these places, these are points of interest, at least 3 different points of interest inside the city of Clovis. These people would be being held and ready to be murdered if they have not been murdered already. You literally saw the display he put on to kill the king. You would expect these other ones to be in similar vein, especially now that he's left. If the threat still is here, then it's waiting to activate for whatever his display would be. Whatever he would be choosing to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Revenant's not exactly being subtle about wanting to save the kids, above all else. Fuck the adults, fuck the rich fucks.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I didn't really have you pegged to have a soft spot for kids.
Well, it's not fun hunting children. They don't have it's not great sport.
Ash has been kind of examining the 16-sided guy. I'm not calling his fucking name. You cannot make me. But he's been examining. Yeah, and kind of talking to you while he's doing this, and he's gonna kind of stop and sigh and look up at him. Revenant, I shouldn't have to tell you this since we've both presumably seen where a lot of this might be going. Hopefully it doesn't, but I won't lie, that thought hasn't crossed my mind. A lot of people are about to die. Women, children, and I guess children. Also, and we will not be able to do. We can't save all of them.
You all supposed to be the heroes of the kingdom?
Well, here's the funny thing as well with that. I don't know the last time you've been paying attention to the past 10 days of your life, but you're, and he like pokes you and like pushes you as much as he can in the armor. One of us two. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, because Ash is a strength of 8. He's got nothing. You're one of us. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck in this as much as we're stuck together.
Sure, but fine. I want to save people. Is that what you want me to? Was that what you want to hear from me? I want to save as many as we can.
No, I was more looking for just saying us, but I mean that's also good. I really didn't think I'd get that one out of you, but
His collar glows gold, and you can see that, like, it... Revenant, you get a temporary... Every day you wake up now, you get a plus 10 temporary HP every day you wake up.
seems like the people upstairs are pretty happy with your progress. Not that I know the mechanics, but just seeing it visibly glow.
I honestly don't care if they judge me. I want to. It pains me to say this. I want to save people because it's the right thing to do. In a war, it's only fun if you kill the willing. Women, children, bystanders.
We may really be fucked if you're making this much progress this quickly. Oh boy. Okay. We need to take stock with everyone in the morning. Once they're all awake, we have a lot to discuss and figure out what our next steps are.
One man's progress is another man's standards.
Another man's what?
Standards.
Oh, okay.
I heard snails.
No, not snails.
Oh,
Not
no.
snails.
Harry.
But yeah, Ash will get his 4 hours in so that he's up when everyone else is.
Okay.
I believe Nier had a little
Nier-
scene he wanted to do. Yes.
Yeah. Nier, when he's out on his walk, Nier just wants to steal a bunch of stuff. That's really... He's seeing this as an opportunity
Nier,
now.
Nier is really the evil member of the party.
He's got a-
looting.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like... Knowing, like, what we're facing and what we're about to come up against, we don't have the funds to do this.
No, that's
in
kind of
his
real.
mind, it's like, somebody's gotta, like... You know, we have to be able to afford to do this fight. And so...
Do a
you know, he's
D100,
gonna
and I'll
go-
tell you how much cool loot you get.
Okay.
One.
Oh, 100, 100. 100. You find the whole glowstone vault.
30.
Alright, give me a second to get a table generated.
You find 30 platinum. Did I say platinum? I meant bronze.
It got.
Bronze. We don't even have that. Nice.
Nice, I've got none of that.
Okay, I'll get back to that in a second. We're gonna let that generate. You said 30. I'll describe that in a second. Okay. What is everybody else doing while you're out looting? You feel just this numbness in the world near as some of the magic has been muted now. Like the colors of the world are more muted. And Cedric has been exceptionally quiet during this entire process.
Yeah, I feel like Neo has not been, like, pushing... He hasn't been trying to instigate a talk either. Like, there's, like... A lot of stuff has happened in the last day.
Yep.
Like, I think he found the ring within this day.
Yeah, I was about to say, he got the ring in the morning, and then at night
like,
he had
it's
it
been
ripped
this
away
one-
from
like,
him.
So, you know, to
Come
feel all
to
that, like... And the temptation and stuff that came along with that.
Yeah.
So, he's exceptionally quiet as he's rummaging through people's personal effects.
Mm-hmm. Noted.
In the morning when we all wake up, Ash will take time to cast Private Sanctum on the main room of like the bottom of the crypt, so we have a place to talk. That hopefully should, because like he's he's aware if divination's gone, a lot of the traditional means of like magical spying should in theory be gone too, but he doesn't want to risk anything, especially with kind of just how unprecedented Beltron is able to just kind of pull shit out of his ass and just like, I got something that works for you. He's like, I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. We're just going to be safer than sorry.
Yep.
So he'll spend 10 minutes getting that prepped.
Right.
And once everyone's up, he will commune.
What did
pull
you
everyone in
roll
there.
on the dice?
30.
Oh, not you. I'm sorry, Ash. I should have clarified that. That's on me.
Oh, you're good.
You just
8.
rolled 30. Yep. What'd you roll?
8.
8.
I'm going through my spells, and it
We're
feels
going
really
to
weird.
Shia, baby.
It feels really weird to unprepare Revivify, but like I
You
can't
see a symbol for a castle at the bottom of the ocean.
That
Old
seems,
Clovis, baby.
that seems scary. I don't want to go wherever that is right now. I don't know where that is, and I don't think that's going to help us for the current
It's
moment.
just like 200 feet away.
Yeah,
Old
it's actually-
Clovis, baby.
Yeah, it's actually just Old Clovis, yeah.
Or it's that teleport circle that we found.
Yeah, I just had that thought too. Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
I would love to visit there, but we have to do important things. But yeah, so once everyone's up, Ash will kind of pull everyone down into the main room there. You would all notice that the room has a barrier, like kind of set up like kind of like the like Elden Ring boss barriers. It's kind of like that on all the entrances to this room, so that you cannot see in and you cannot hear in.
I didn't even know about this spell existed.
You didn't know about Private Sanctum?
No.
Oh, it's sick.
That's
It's
pretty
cool. I love it. And it's abjuration, baby. I get my ward
No,
back.
no, you're not allowed to give Hunter new spells. No.
No.
He doesn't have a way to cast it. It's fine.
On
In
this
this campaign,
He shouldn't in the other game either. Okay.
I understand, but that was a voice of I have a new character. That was not a voice of right now. Like, how dare you
I
find
see.
something cool that I didn't know about? That's impossible.
Nice. Yeah, but so Ash will kind of bring everyone in, and as he does, he'll just say, in theory, no one should be able to teleport in, out, or listen in any way magically to this room. Theoretically, with divination gone, Beltron should not be able to spy on us outside of it either. But I don't want to risk anything while we are doing anything here.
Prudent call. Do help discuss.
So who wants to get this party of awful started?
What exactly happened yesterday?
Seems like Merc Dread attacked the city. I mean, seems pretty cut and dry on that.
No, that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to all the glass and gemstones in the world shattering in our fucking hands.
Well, if we assume that Beltron is behind that as well and has been planning whatever he is working towards for millennia, it does make sense to cripple our ability to communicate with each other, bring people back if we lose anyone, and most powerful arcane spells do require gemstone components, such as there's a spell that can trap nearly anyone in a box for a set amount of time, and you require rubies for that, but obviously things like that don't work if there are no more gemstones. Or important point of order, when they shatter, do they just like disappear shatter or turn to dust shatter?
Dust.
Okay.
There's a
So
lot of diamond dust in the world.
yeah,
That's
so we're
pretty
updating that. So edit that.
We'll take out a handful of diamond dust and he'll say, no resurrection magic either. We need to
Makes sense.
Also, point of order, I did forget to continue to narrate that on the outsides of the 90% of the city that wasn't lost, remember the ancient dragon that guards this place was going around strafing the shit out of bad guys. So don't forget about that. The dragon that lives in the glowstone vault. That's still...
Maybe the dragon just came out.
Maybe he will give us some glowstone if we ask nicely.
I don't think the glowstone exists anymore. I think that's fucked too.
Oh, that's a good question.
Glowstone
That's
dust.
a good point. Ooh,
It is a
glowstone
question
dust.
I need to think about. Is glowstone stone or gem? I was literally thinking about that before I went to bed. Many nights this week.
Oh,
Many
nice.
nights. I would put
Reed
my head
has
to the pillow.
had
I'm
a
like,
different answer every
but I'm like,
night.
what's a gem? Well, what's a stone? But what's a gem? But what's a stone?
His glowstone kind of feels like a gem.
Minerals.
And also,
It's a
so like
mineral.
every window also got shattered and turned to dust, right?
Well, that was not turned to dust though. Those windows
They
is
just
more like
broke?
a shockwave.
Okay.
It's like a
cool.
shockwave broke anything that was glass.
Okay, cool.
But it wasn't turned to dust.
Okay. So in that case, some powerful arcane things are still on the table because they just require dust variants of gemstones. Just require that. So that still is on the table, but also appears that teleporting does not appear to be working for the time being, whether that's a permanent effect or just a byproduct, still limits us from in any combat scenario. It helps limits us and also makes traversing around the continent or the world much harder. So all in all, this seems like a great way. While it does presumably cripple him a little if he's been planning this and is in charge of it, I would assume he's built countermeasures for himself and his people to get around it.
Well, Therixon reached his bag and took out the plane shift scroll we got at like the start of the campaign. We could always ask him ourselves.
We have no idea what's on the other side of that.
I do. That one I do. That's not gonna blindside me. That one.
That's fun. That's a little concerning.
That's something I always keep thinking about, and then something happens that takes our immediate focus away, and I'm like, all right, we'll come back to it
walk
later.
in there and jump whatever's there, and Reed's like, "You're supposed to do this at level 3. You're level 3. What do you want?"
So when you do all the side quests,
We just needed to win.
first-
We just needed
Yeah,
to win.
we needed to win today.
This was purely therapeutic for us.
I had wanted to try to update the Valkyries on much of the goings-on of yesterday, but it appears they have disappeared with Murkdread. And given the current state of the world, there is no good way to track any of them down.
You are in the temple of the Raven Queen. It has only been a
There's
long
no way to track him down.
as impossible.
There's only been what?
It's only been a long rest. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do we
Not
know
even
for
been a
certain
day
that the
yet.
Valkyries are gone?
What?
So do we know for certain that the Valkyries are gone?
I meant physically, not as in, like, I don't
Well,
know
yes,
if they're
I-
dead, but they don't seem to be here. They could be. We haven't checked, to be honest. We could go check in a minute, but...
We should, because if we can bring them up to speed on everything we've learned and everything you've learned, then we should.
Yes, I think we should broach that topic now before we continue much further. Looking at kind of the other three, obviously things have gone very out of hand very quickly, and I know we have asked before if all of us are in this to wherever it goes, but I need to make sure we are only going down the rabbit hole farther and farther. Are all of us here prepared to follow it, even if we don't get to walk away?
I don't think there's walking away, regardless
Yes, I
of our
don't think we have a
choices.
choice anymore.
You're in
Fine,
the eye of the
too,
storm.
That's not true. The world is not ending.
Well, yeah, no.
Things have
We
happened.
know that.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it out like
Yeah.
you guys
we're just
can
talking
absolutely
characters.
fuck off with all this shit and do whatever you want. That's true.
It would be
Yeah.
You
very
probably
bad.
should finish the one White-Eyed Stranger thing, but you still, for the record, Like, this is not on clocks. There
Yeah.
is Murktred did his
Yeah.
attack and he fucked off, all right? Just
Yeah.
above board
Yeah,
DM stuff.
Yeah,
Things are still, life is
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
Melora's not ending the world. There are no collapses happening. I just want that
above
extremely
Yeah.
board,
clear.
I absolutely agree.
Okay.
Narratively, I don't think any of our characters agree.
Totally
Yeah, I think
fine. I just,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
want
this
to
is
make
100% a character.
Yeah, this is a character
choice
round.
here,
totally
not
fine.
necessarily.
Just wanna, because I
Ash-
know that's a
Ash is
problem
gonna
that
ask
happens
this and go,
often
Cool, because I'm going home on my vacation. And he
in
just
my
walks away.
campaigns, but we're cool. Like,
I don't think Ash gets a choice, actually.
I don't think Ash.
Given what he
does.
knows, Ash
Yeah,
doesn't
given
get a choice.
given burden.
what do you
of
mean
knowledge.
knowing what he knows? What's that about, Nick? Did you watch some videos?
We'll
you
get
should
to
know.
that, Reed. If you
I
give us the
didn't-
moment
I
to have
didn't
the
wa-
scene.
I
Give
didn't
us the
watch it.
moment.
I
You
didn't
better
watch
not.
it.
You'll be in
Well, you
trouble.
can't because it's not up, so you couldn't have.
It's not. Didn't
I'll
upload
watch it.
again.
No, that you didn't up. The one that didn't upload originally was the Beltron one. The next session was the one that had that in it, and you just never uploaded it. I didn't know if that was like a conscious choice on your end, so I just didn't bring it up.
No.
Okay,
Hunter
cool.
watched it.
It's
Roman
okay. We'll
Reigns
talk
plays.
about most of why that matters in a second here. Or not like, yeah, whatever. All right. So I do think it is prudent that we have this conversation now. We are not around the Valkyries if they are still here. Last
Oh my
night,
fucking god! I've uploaded this 3 times, and it's just like processing, and it just abandons it. That is so obnoxious.
Beltron is fucking
Beltron
with you
is
now.
after you.
Beltron
Wow.
has broken fiction and is fucking with you.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's the 3rd
Is it-
time I've attempted to upload that, and it will not process.
Is it divination magic?
It might be
I
my
am
technicality.
extremely annoyed.
So, last night, while we all were running around trying, before Kuros had started attacking, or I guess right as Kuros and Murktred started attacking, me, Theric, and Revenant were approached by the Valkyrie of Kuros. Beltron was pretty interested in that TN individual we met the other week, and she wanted to go and meet him. When
I have
we-
to I have to point out, she did not approach us. We went to your basement, and she was already there.
Well, yes, yes.
If anything, we approached her.
What? Looking at Nier, what did he say? You keep her in a basement? Crazy work. Regardless, when we teleported into his treehouse, she was quickly removed from his treehouse by the wards he had placed on it, and we had a bit of a discussion on the current goings-ons as he has looked into some things since we last spoke to him about Skybreaker. He's gonna look over at Nier. Can your friend hear us in there, or did we have to touch the ring for him to hear us?
I mean, I'm touching the ring, so. Oh, I got it. Don't worry.
Looking into Beltron's multi-champions, he has had success with about 8 or 9 so far. 2 of which being heralds, clones of Tellius and Ignatius, one of which being a... So here's where I, as John, am crossing wires a little bit. I want to say he mentioned Kozol, because I
He did.
swear me and Nick laughed at it.
Yes.
But I also
Yep.
am just trying to make sure, because we also as players, like above table, know that. I'm trying not to cross the wires on that. So I'm just
Yeah.
trying to make sure he did mention Kozol by name.
I think. Yeah, I think.
I think he did. I think he did.
I think it's fine.
Yeah.
So that's 3.
Yeah. Champion of Kozolt, the multi-champion, and a champion of No God. A champion by the name of Cedric. Among others, but we didn't get into the details of those. But the biggest issue, or not issue, but point of this, is I had asked him the question of how he would go about destroying Skybreaker if he had to. And for better or worse, I now know of a way to get rid of it. The question becomes, how close to the chest do we keep this?
If you want my opinion, I think we share it with the Valkyries. Both Aiden and Karaya have shown nothing but the best intentions for Zenya. The knowledge to destroy Skybreaker, though I know not what it is, the end result is objectively good for the world.
In my opinion, fuck the Valkyries.
Does them knowing speed up our process?
My biggest fear is we do not know how his secrets magic works, and if any of them get befallen with it, then he will be hounding us to get that information. For better or worse, even if he put me under it again, he cannot access that specific information. Tien was very clear that he has been able to put that under lock and key pretty well, but if he finds out through anyone else, including you all, theoretically, that we possess it, I would guess he will be sending him, either himself or his multi-champions to, or not multi-champions, but just his champions, to hound us until he gets it out of us. If we keep it close to the vest, then it would theoretically, hopefully, let us blindside him with it. But I can also see the need and needing to coordinate, especially with communications being down in this instance. I mostly wanted to bring it up to you two, looking at Theric and Ori, as someone who does not have a relationship with at least two of the Valkyries like you do.
I mean, I would trust Aiden with anything. The bigger issue is not whether we can trust her, but can we trust that she can fully resist whatever Beltron's influence is.
That is my concern as well. Karaya has...
As of now, whatever information you have, Tien has safeguarded it within you. But even if you share it to us, I mean, I don't know if I'm not even sure if you should share anything specifics with us.
No, I had no intention of doing so. I just mean, should we
exactly.
tell them the fact that we have it?
No.
I'd say for now, no, unless they have a way to get us in contact with the individual that's holding onto the device.
I think at this point, we can assume Skybreaker is probably back in Beltron's hands.
Probably right.
I don't
Which is
want
then...
to know how to do it. I just need to know that the next time you see it, can you do it?
How many lives is Skybreaker worth?
To make or to break?
Either.
That. You see, like, Theric wants to say something, but he's kind of holding himself back a little bit. That glorified stick has caused immeasurable pain throughout history. But I will also sign a check on a question of that.
Kind of cutting in and out there.
Damn it! That's because I'm talking really quiet.
Yeah.
And your hands
he said
over
he
your
wanted to sign
mouth.
Yeah, he said he wouldn't assign a blank check to it, even though it's
Yeah.
done a bunch of stuff throughout history.
Yep.
I got the gist of it. Yeah, I think Ash is a bit more interested in R.I.'s stance as the resident death man. Resident death cultist over here.
Resident Dead Man 2, Revenant.
He's the Undertaker.
I mean, you can't really attach a life to any sort of pricing. All life is unique in its own way. Don't give me that, Revenant.
It's just funny that you are all heroes, but, you know, you won't do what needs to be done to save
I'm
as
not
many people.
I'm not saying it's not worth giving up lives for the greater good. I'm just saying attaching a cost is arbitrary. At the end of the day, that device destroys gods. In the hands of an entity like Beltron, it doesn't matter how many lives it would cost, because he can shape the world however he would like. He can destroy gods that are in his way.
To hear.
Answer your question, yes, I could in theory.
Understood. Then I think we keep it close to the chest. Unless the Valkyries can offer us a way to see Skybreaker, we don't tell them. For their own safety.
It is risky keeping it all in your brain. Because if you die, then we have to find the old man again. And, well, he kind of fucked off.
Yes, it is not the best solution, but when you have a man who can poke through anyone's heads given the right circumstances, I suppose it's simply the one that he fell on. If we do not wish to tell them, if they're even around, we don't have to, but I still think we should update them on the goings-ons of yesterday if possible. They probably will want to know, at the very least, that they do have two heralds.
Yes, we should inform them about the champions.
It's also worth noting with that, we all do need to be perfectly on the same page that at the very least, Beltron will know we spoke to Tien, and he's under a couple of assumptions that will probably cause him to keep sending his champions after us to figure out what we've spoken to him about. We have to be prepared to deal with not only random assorted recreated champions throughout history, but two heralds. Obviously, this is going to be an uphill climb is an understatement, but it is just a fact of what will probably be happening if we continue following this.
It's already happened. It's already begun. We've been accosted by 4 how many times? And
Know his name?
He said 4.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Force his
Oh,
name.
Yeah, he said.
I know, but I
said
did.
his name. He said his
I
name.
didn't think he introduced himself. That's my fault.
Yeah, because
he just.
Reed was purposefully cutting off the first few times, but then he revealed it during the actual fight.
Well, I thought he just revealed it on the sheet. I don't think he said it because he was just like, "Ooh, I get to kill you guys, yeah," and then started jumping us.
No, I thought his name was revealed. I thought.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, it's whatever. If we just want to say we know it, I don't
deal.
care. Fuck it. Yeah,
I mean, the
don't know.
title of him was I am number 4 or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know above table we know it,
Yeah.
but just in universe we've just been
Read,
that's the right
read
one,
in
guy.
universe, it was revealed somehow.
Cool, sure, go team.
But we've also run into the multi-champion, thankfully. I don't think we'll have the good luck to be saved by one of history's biggest villains again. So
Yes, I would bet the multi-champion will be kicking around sooner than later. Beltron said he was going to go try to bail her out. And then, of course, we also have the question, and I'm turning to Nier, of your friend in the ring.
Yeah, so as Nier is translating this through, however, and then kind of really stops at the Cedric is a champion of no god, and that's kind of, he's not going to do the whole Skybreaker, but I would assume during Skybreaker, Nier doesn't care. So
Yeah. Nice.
he's just like talking to him about that, and
Yeah.
how
what he's so.
He's like he's on like a landline talking to his best friend, twirling the
Yeah.
I've got
friend string.
Yeah.
Hey, bestie.
I believe you had gone to research your ring a little yesterday. Did that yield anything?
Yes. It's a. Oh my gosh! It's a trap ring. Is Kezerat right? I don't know why that name is
Yes.
sticking in my head.
I'm almost certain that's what we just agreed on.
Yes, that is it. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. My made-up bullshit's in your head now. Yes.
Yeah. It's a trap ring. Some kind of Kezerat or something like that. And then, so he got stuck in there. There wasn't any information about why he doesn't remember, but that could be, obviously with the new information you just said, maybe there is no memories to have.
There could be no memories, but I am also curious how he ended up in there. Because Beltron's siblings seem interested in getting, or not Beltron's siblings, but his children seem interested in getting Cedric out, but Beltron himself doesn't seem terribly interested. Otherwise, he would have shown up himself.
he might not want to overplay his hand.
But he also called the multi-champion his proudest. He was the one he was the most proud of. Which makes me feel like...
Didn't he say that while she was around, though? Wouldn't be above him to use conscience to manipulate children.
No, he said that when he was speaking into my brain.
Oh, never mind.
So it's just curious. I'm curious what would happen if we let Cedric out, and if he has any other memories he regains. If he and Beltron left on bad terms, or if he would just go back to doing whatever his dear dad wanted. But might be a problem for later. Because we can assume as long as you have the ring, Beltron's kids will be hounding us, and as long as, well, frankly, we continue to exist and don't tell him everything we know, he'll continue to hound us as well, so.
I can't believe I'm suggesting this, but couldn't you just ask the Cedric what he thinks of his dear old father?
Well, he doesn't seem to have any memories of him, which is the issue.
Yeah, sure. But if you point out the fact that Daddy hasn't been looking for him, you might be able to poison the well, sort of.
I don't think we need to try to cause the half-conscious, no-god champion to have an existential crisis in his little containment. I think...
Oh, it's not an existential crisis. I'm trying to invoke daddy issues.
Regardless, I don't think we should prod that if we don't need to. But if we're all on the same page, then I guess we can go take stock of how the city's doing, see if we can find any of the Valkyries, and I guess gear up and head back, because we still have to deal with the 7 wards. We're not going to want that thing out to draw resources away from what is assuredly going to be a shit show pretty soon.
Who's in the room with us? Is Ari's sister here too?
Yeah,
I
sure.
intentionally would not have tried to have her down here just because we're
Oh,
talking
she's
about
not inside the
Skybreaker.
bubble then, but you guys
Yeah.
have your little bubble thing, but she's here. She's in the temple.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So once we're done here, we can go grab her and do whatever if you want. You go like look around town.
Yeah, after we finish up here, I'm going to use my inspiring leader feat to give everyone 5 temporary HP.
I'll take that shit.
5 temp HP.
I need to give a performance, and once we leave the bubble, Revenant just says, "Don't fuck it up."
So where are we going next? Are we still headed to the southern wastes?
Well, until we have anything else to do, I suppose so.
Alright, let's see if the Valkyries are still around before we leave. And if not, we can make our way.
We're not leaving right away. We're saving those children that Murkdrug wants to kill.
Oh, that's right. We do have to do that.
Let's go do that first. That seems important.
Well, I don't know if that's a.
Before we go, there's one more thing to cover.
Do we want to still be in the bubble?
Yes.
Cool.
Story may be gone.
Excuse
What?
me?
When I went to go find her, she was found, and I tried to cut to the point, and just as you were interrupted, a Valkyrie of the God of Sadness showed up when I tried to explain everything about Beltron knowing Skybreaker's existence and where it was. And it cast some sort of spell on us, and long and short of it, she got me out of it, whatever that plane was, but either she is captured or dead, I do not know. And I was trying to convey that as the message when I rushed back here, and then everything fell apart. Trying to get a message to her family.
Oof.
So if Aiden is around, I intend to let her know, because she has the closest relationship with that family, but who knows? Who knows if anybody's
sure.
going to be able to hear anything now.
I'm sure Aiden knows. Valkyrie of the God of Death.
That's only if she's dead.
True.
I have no idea what that God of Sadness and what that Valkyrie's ability does. I mean, it is almost like Kuros and creating a nightmare. I mean, who, for all we know, she's not actually dead, she's in something worse.
A lot of fate's worse than death.
You had said it was God of Sadness, Norn? One thing we might also need to be on our toes about is Valkyries of Ozuric and Minerva. I just assumed Beltron had chosen his 4 multi-champion gods out of some process, but if they're this directly involved, it wouldn't shock me if the other 2 are as well. So it's just something to keep and we need to be aware of, especially after being visited by a straight-up god in the form of Kuros' avatar. Well, we're in deep.
We
Are
are.
we amidst an uprising / civil war between the gods?
I don't know.
The splinter gods rebelling against the standard pantheon. Wouldn't be
Beltron playing along.
Well,
Beltron
Beltron's seemingly...
manipulating both sides.
Yeah, he seemingly wants to, from what he implied, do something to get rid of the Pantheon, but that would include the Splinter Gods as well, so I'm not sure what they have to gain from it, unless he's just selling them something.
He could be lying. He could be offering them new jobs, promoting them.
It's unclear. Stuff to look into as we get more details.
Alright. Well, we've wasted enough time. Let's go save those children.
I don't even know where the kids are.
Yeah, but we gotta go find them.
I guess, yeah.
Well,
There's
we kinda
fucking
came
kids
up-
out there. We gotta save them. We gotta be heroes. Somebody gotta do it.
As you guys exit out of this area, coming down the stairs is a battered and damaged Aiden. She is trying to
Oh.
hold herself up, but Oray is under one arm as she is continuing. She's missing a wing. Some of her armor is all fried to shit, and she does not have any sign of her scythe anywhere. As Aiden goes up to the Raven Queen fountain and just drops her in there. Oray looks to you guys as you guys now exit out, and she's like, Aiden just returned damaged. She said to throw her in the fountain. Within about 30 seconds, Aiden's able to come out, and she emerges as the water shoots out, and she grabs onto the edge and pulls herself out. Her armor repaired, her wings better. You can see her face, once burned, is slowly coming back to its normal self. As she exits out, she looks at all of you and says, I'm glad you're all alright and still in one piece. Were any of you hit by Murktred? His stuff poisons, paralyzes, and diseases. Every attack from him is a war crime.
I think you and Karaya shielded us from the brunt of his attacks.
Other than his flames, that flames attack, I think.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me, buddy.
Uh-oh.
You get +5 because of Revenant.
That's a 14.
Anybody else get caught in that fire? I think Revenant too, right?
Yeah, Revenant did.
Revenant did get caught in that fire. Sorry.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, Revenant.
I wasn't
Sorry,
even here
boss.
for that.
Too bad.
Sorry. We didn't roll well enough for you.
Alright, hang on. Hang on. 11 on the die, plus 8 for 19.
Okay. Aiden's eyes glow green, and she goes, oh my. And she grabs you both by the throat, and then she puts you guys into the fountain.
Nice.
As you guys are in the fountain, you're like, nothing's wrong with me. And then out of your mouth comes this awful demon worm creature, boneoid thing. And then it just dissolves as it
That's
comes out
evil.
into the fountain.
That's awful and evil.
I'm imagining them pulling it out like Superman pulling out the black goop. in the
Yeah,
movie.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make
That's
it horrible
pretty
like that. Bone flavored, sure.
That's awful.
Pulls you guys out, and she like kind of gives you like taps on the shoulder, like, yeah, much better. You should be fine now.
Is
Not
Karaya
big deal.
still standing?
For the record, for the players, that would have emerged out of the players in 24 hours and killed you. It burrows into your heart and then explodes out.
It's a fucking xenomorph. Jesus.
Great.
Yes, evil. Yeah, hard xenomorph.
I
Fucked
would
up.
like you to understand every attack Murktrig does at level 2, form 2, it comes with a war crime. Is there more levels, more forms? Who knows?
That's awful, Reed. I think that's awful.
Gotta murder. He's a bad guy. Anybody for the record here? Bad guy. I need somebody irredeemable. That's it.
Yeah.
That's at
He's
least
just
it.
He is
Ontologically
ontologically
evil.
evil.
Yeah,
There is no
ontologically
agreeing
evil.
with Mark Dredd.
Don't worry about it. Just beat the shit out of this guy. There's nothing to gain from him.
Don't feel bad. He's not morally ambiguous.
Yeah, it's
He
just-
is
He does
evil.
not have any other agenda besides murder. It is.
My boss wanted me to kill him anyway.
There we
Yeah,
are.
there you go. There you go.
Revenant accidentally slips up and says that out loud to the entire group.
Yep, and everyone's like, what?
I'm joking.
Theric will ask, he'll say, is Karaya still standing?
Yes. She's back at the Corlin Temple healing up as well. We need to come back to our own domains to heal.
We'll need to speak to her before we leave.
Certainly.
Speak to all of them.
Murktred is back licking his wounds. He's back to his castle. We are, at least for the time, safe for a while in the city as we can fortify. It seems he has destroyed quite a bit of the countryside as well. But in my weakened state, same with the other Valkyries, we cannot go to the hostage situations that are happening. We were able to extract it from him, or more or less, he boasted of where they're located. You've already done a great amount of debts, but if you could help us with this as well, it would be it would be rewarded.
That's the plan.
She marks on your map. No, she tells you in location of the three different hostage situations.
Do they know, like, is it like this one has the women, this one has children, this
Yes.
one has the nobles? Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, it's not the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
You don't know yet. You don't know if I switched them yet. That's the detail in the Dark Knight. He switches them. If you didn't know that, for you 5 at home as well. Like, I think that's one of the best details ever. Is Joker switches them, and Batman goes to save Rachel, but gets Harvey because Joker switched it, not because he chose Harvey. Ah.
Yes.
Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
Good movie. Alright. So yeah, I guess we get down the map, but you want to say something, Gunas?
Yeah. Do you have a way? I kind of in a hushed voice. Can you connect my mind with yours for a moment? Do you have a way to do that?
Yes. As she attempts to, you see her brain begins to hurt. She begins bleeding out her nose, and she's holding her head, and she's like, "What? What? This can't be." Give me 1 second. I need to.
Getting rid of another school of magic.
Yeah, getting rid of another one. Yeah, because telepathic bond is divination, baby.
You guys start talking among yourselves for a second.
Yeah. Ash will look over at Ori. If we need to, he'll just look back. The door is still, like, the sanctum's still there. It lasts like an hour. Or like a whole day. Like, it's there.
If you could just follow for a moment, there's a message I want to pass along to you.
She follows. Talk among yourself, and you'll get an inspiration and roleplay right now. Other people besides. We're on hold with Ares, so the other fuckers.
Yeah. Do we want to see if we can update the Valkyries before the hostage situation, or do we think we have to do the hostage situation first?
The hostage situation a bit more.
Yeah, it sounds like they're not. Like, I think it would take too much time.
Yeah, we can't just leisurely ignore children being taken hostage.
Yes, but also if they wanted to kill them, they would have done it by now. So they're waiting on something. Murktred's licking his wounds. We might have a moment.
Yeah, they're waiting for him to come back to make a show of it.
To do it while he's away.
Yes, let's just get it done.
He's the type to put laughter in slaughter. So let's not let him have that case.
That is exceptionally rich coming from you, but I'm going to let you have it for this moment.
Thank you. Well.
So I guess we can deal with that today. Try to update the Valkyries before they leave as they regenerate, and then we need to go deal with the issue in the 7 wards. There's a chance that I can expedite our process depending on the day. A part of us speaking with Tien, he gave us this collection of teleport sigils. And he's kind of saying this a little bit hushed. Or I guess, we'll be in the bubble, what does it matter? Because it's still there. This once a day lets us teleport somewhere in Zenya. It doesn't seem to have been as affected by the current issue with everything shattering, but it's a little unstable on. I'm not picking where it's deciding each day it could go, so we will have to just get lucky, hopefully, to
How
get.
do you-
And I
How do you know if that's a place that it can go?
don't, which is why I'm saying we might get lucky, and there might be somewhere a bit closer. But until then, we're just gonna have to go.
Roll
on
your
foot, I
d20 for
believe.
the new day. You guys slept through the night, new day.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm back. Aiden
That's
walked with you
19.
into
That's a
that
19.
hushed area.
Good lord.
I need you to get a message to Lady Blackstone, Madam
Okay.
Henna. Story is either gone or dead. I do not know which, due to the Valkyrie of Sadness.
You see an eyebrow raise of concern, an emotion you've never seen on Aiden's face, and she goes, "Oh, okay."
And slightly more pressing to you, this entity that we've been antagonized by recently, Beltron, he gave confirmation that your sister Cole is no more.
Is what?
No more.
Well,
By his hand.
he is a fool then, for we know when one of our sisters is truly dead. So he either exaggerates or he's a moron.
Or both.
I don't think we're in the bubble for this. I think we got kicked out.
We're just taking turns in the bubble. It's like
Yeah,
you've done-
yeah, the secret bubble land.
High five.
Whatever it may be, he is the reason she is missing.
But that is very insightful and critical information. Thank you, Ari. No, fuck. Who the fuck are you?
All
Ori?
Alright.
I will cut
okay.
you
You only-
if you
you
ever
only
do
Ari
another
right
A close or adjacent motherfucking character for at least the next game. I need a break. Unbelievable. A's are banned.
No
Hunter
more
only.
A's.
I can never remember Abel, so that doesn't bother me.
Ari, Ori, and Aegis is the next one.
Oh no.
Well, he had
He's
what?
writing it down. He's writing it down.
There's another.
Oh no, what have I done?
Aunt, A-U-N-T, like auntie,
Like Braun.
Auntie Donna.
like aunt and
Oh,
aunt.
like ant.
On.
Yeah. But you gotta say like aunt because of the one-shot characters that all end in aunt.
Wonderful things happening tonight.
Is there more spilled milk in the group chat?
More
Yes.
spilled milk. Okay.
Okay, anyway.
You know, I really don't appreciate the fact that you thought it was rich coming from me. I might be evil, but I'm not a monster. I've never spilled innocent blood.
I'm not gonna unpack that. I'm gonna be honest. You can think whatever you want over there. I'm not gonna deal with that.
Everyone I've killed deserved it.
Yeah, those were my main two things. I don't.
She
nothing
goes,
else
I
relevant.
will try to locate where I still sense her presence. Knowing now that she may be imprisoned in some way by this Beltron can help me greatly. And I will pass on your message. I will see where we go from here.
I don't recommend approaching him in any way, even yourself. He seems to have powers that somehow enthrall champions of the gods to his care. So,
Noted. And even just as she takes a second and looks away and comes back to you, he shrouds himself from both my eyes and the eyes of our queen. This individual is most certainly dangerous, and why he's been probably hiding from our gaze. But I have a name. That's a good start. And I have memory. As she reaches out to your head, and she just gently touches your forehead with just one finger, just the edge of it. and you can feel her asking for memories of Beltron.
Yeah, whatever. In my brain, because we've laid eyes on him, we've heard his voice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
whatever I
Fucking
recall.
Mark.
And she'll definitely then, I guess, get the hit of Ash crashing out the previous morning and talk about all the shit he was told. So that's fun.
There might be a little bit of overflow after the
just
event.
a bit.
That's up to
24
you if you want to share it, because she's only looking for the physical embodiments of that. You can make a dice roll whether or not she gets that. She's not searching for what you guys talked about.
I'm probably gonna just share whatever I know about Beltron and his Legion.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Which means she now knows that there's 2 Herald clones walking around, so I'm sure she's gonna be happy with that.
She gives a nod, and she then, as you guys exit, you can see there's a tiny bit of concern about what she's about to do, but then she reaches her arm out, and she gives a right and calls for the Palace of the Raven Queen. And no portals open, but you can see her image begin to fade and then is ripped away.
I just walk over to the group. All right, I'm done.
Alright, well... I mean, did you at least, update her before she left?
She
Because
knows
we just see her walk out and vanish.
Yeah.
That's all we see.
she knows the important stuff.
Alright.
Anyone else need the bubble?
Well, as
Well, if you're asking, as Umber crawls into it,
vanishes, it hits its time limit at this point.
Let's go. Let's go save those children.
Yes, let's deal with that.
all right. The children are being kept inside what is a battered Blackstone College right now.
Oh, sick!
They're at one of the top towers that people can see. There is red mist continuing to pour out from that top tower, and you can see there's some sort of blood creature that seems to be right by the kids in that tower. That's what's been described by the townspeople that have seen this. You guys still have a ways to go to get there, but that is your first point of order. But you haven't left the Raven Queen Temple yet. That is just what was told to you about that particular, hostage situation.
Unless anyone else has anything to do, I think that's where we're going.
Oh, you guys want to go outside?
You say that like something's about to happen when we step outside, Reed. I'm a little worried.
You want to step outside?
Yes.
You have complete player agency to not step outside.
The rest
I
of
pull
this
my blade
campaign
out.
is in this temple.
Yeah, in the room. They gotta come to us. They gotta come to us, baby. Okay, we're gonna step outside. There's gonna be like an evil herald, and it's gonna be like, oh well, here we go.
Okay, you guys step
Okay.
outside. It's the early morning.
All right.
Streets are kind of quiet. It's kind of clean
quiet.
by you guys, actually. There was a lot of debris and death around this area yesterday.
I don't.
Everybody give me a
can't tell if he's
perception
just
check.
into me or not.
Well, listen, what is happening?
Yeah, I was about to say I can't tell if it's just like beat a
God, I wish I was Felix right now. I'd be so good. Oh, natural.
Don't
nice.
forget Titus. Titus is.
17. Yeah, I got his sheet up. I'll roll.
16.
Titus gets 14.
18.
Hang on, my brain is
Natural 20.
23.
Oh, what would you say for that last part? What was the plus? What?
I got 18 on the die plus 5 for 23.
So 23 and 20 are able to see. In the distance, you can see the outline of a figure who's got a one of those like long, round black hats, very cowboyish in a sense, and they are digging a grave stone, and you couldn't even notice if it was there at such a distance. He almost looks ethereal as he's digging right into the the concrete, the
Road.
cobblestone ground itself, and it seems like he's digging with no problem.
Does this seem? We've met him before. Does this seem like the bounty hunter?
It's not the bounty hunter, but it resembles the bounty hunter.
Okay.
It's the
Interesting.
grave digger.
The
It's the
grave digger.
Undertaker.
Very Undertaker-like hat. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna look. I think Revenant was the other one that saw it. I'm just gonna look at him and be like, do we want to? Is this something we want to do? I'll go approach.
Is that way towards the college?
Yeah.
I don't know if we have a choice.
We'll go that way and approach him.
Okay. As you guys begin to approach, you begin to see all these like tombstones and graves implanted all around this area that like are in the way. Like they're just tombstones everywhere.
What is the meaning of this?
Do you talk to the individual?
Yeah, I'm kind of. Yeah, I'm speaking to him.
Okay. His body now forms, and everybody can see the individual now. As he turns, it looks like an ordinary man. Black pants, black t-shirt with a duster-like cloak on. He's got blistered hands with the gloves only half covering the fingers, or covering the palms but not the fingers.
Yeah.
He's got this like little bit of stubble and looks very worn in the face.
And what color are his eyes?
Yeah, let's say.
What's up, dog? What are we talking about?
Dialed
eyes?
in on that one.
What the
Fucking
fuck?
dialed in.
Why are you
Why-
looking at its eyes? What is it? They're just red, dude. What's that? It's fine. It doesn't matter. They're just normal,
Red?
you know, red
You're-
pigmentation. What are you, fucking Full Metal Alchemist racist, you little bastard?
Hunter.
You got
Hunter,
a thing
your
against
Mahua is
that's-
showing
what-
right
Yeah.
now.
When weird things happen around the
Yeah.
person who's been haunted by a guy with very specific colored eyes, it's very
No, that's
unusual.
actually-
Oh, you're thinking white
To focus
eyes.
on the eye.
Yeah, that's kind of real.
Do we
I thought you
remember
were
what the
looking
Full
for
Metal
madness.
Alchemist people were called? That were
Ishval.
discriminated against?
Ishval? Yeah.
Ishbal?
Yeah.
Ishval.
Ishval.
Depending on which series, it's either
Yeah,
Ishval or Ishbal.
Oh, okay. They changed it from
Alchemist.
Brotherhood to the original? I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Yes, it's slightly different.
Oh, that's very weird. Okay, interesting.
Yes.
No, they're just red. They're not like glowing red merch red eyes. It's just like his pupils are red. Or not the pupils, the color. What is it called?
Iris.
Iris. Iris is red. And you guys here.
What a beautiful, beautiful day.
Who are you?
Name's Wade. Is he?
Reaches his hand out. Doesn't take his hand off the spade he has, but he reaches his hand out to give you a shake.
Yeah, I'll tentatively shake his hand. Play ball
You
with his
shake.
hand.
You shake the hand. I'd say, give me a religion check.
I can do that. Natural one.
El Bozo.
No
Someone
idea.
doesn't know his religion.
No idea.
Damn. That fucking sucks.
Doing my
Ash, make
best
a
to
religion
clean
check.
up these streets. So many of these poor bodies everywhere. They deserve a home.
Do I recognize anything about this individual?
History check.
I went from a natural 20 to a natural 1. That's
Ash would make a
range
check if he's
shit.
asked, otherwise he's just in the spoon.
Important question. Is there anything demonic about this entity that gives me advantage on this roll?
Isn't it Fey Fiend or Undead that give you advantage?
Fey Fiend or Undead, I get advantage. Potentially. Because of my blood huntering.
No.
Do I just know the guy?
Okay.
Nice. I just know him.
Okie dokie. That's gonna be a. Ooh, that's good. That is a 24.
Okay.
Roll.
And you were seeing if you recognize him?
If anything, yeah. Like, cause, yeah.
I don't know if you. I don't think so. I don't think there'd be any reason you would recognize this individual.
Any like, I mean, coming at it from more of like a religious perspective, like pulling on my religious knowledge, is there anything familiar about this entity?
And what did you just roll? What did we just check for?
That was for a religion check on myself.
Oh, a religion check. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dealing with graves and death. You are certainly aware there's a lot of things that deal with this. Murktred has its domain of murder. Death is the Raven Queen. Destruction is Kuros. There's lots of bleed over to different places, but typically things utterly obsessed with graves to this level of obsession, it's reminiscent of his name here for the other one. Oldal, who is the god, the greater god of mazes, labyrinths, and architecture. This very much reminds you of a demon lord named Can Wade, who is all about graves and bodies, and his symbolism is that of the tombstone. That is what his symbology is always associated with.
Another demon lord just casually hopping in. He's just like, "Hey, gang, I'm here for the bodies."
This one seems chill though.
He seems pretty chill.
He's
Maybe
just
we
like,
shouldn't piss him
I'm
off.
just, yeah.
Okay. I'll make a mental note of that. To what do we owe your presence here? I mean, are you just helping clean up the city? What's...
I just go where there are unburied bodies, my friend. Everyone deserves a burial. And there's a lot of bodies in this poor city.
It's a noble task to bring a final rest to those who've been killed, especially those when it came too early.
I'm glad you think so. There's others in this world that don't believe in a final rest. I respectfully disagree.
Well, as long as it comes the way it was intended.
Indeed. Safe travels. I don't wish to be burying your bodies soon.
He returns to burying the bodies of more people. You do catch the bodies as he's burying right now is a family that was crushed by one of the bisected castles.
I'm just gonna like kind of silently like behind my back a little bit, kind of just like wave everybody along as I try to walk past him.
Anybody want to drop this guy?
Given the display of the other demon lord the that last night, I don't want to know what happens if we piss this guy off. I'm fine.
I mean, he's in level 1 form right now, so everything's dope.
Oh, but you admitted it.
Admitted what?
God.
He's in his level 1 form. That means he is. It is the actual guy.
Everybody's in their level 1
We got him
form.
to say it. No, that can't be
Kidding
true.
me?
That can't be true.
You're in your level 1 form.
What?
The question is, there's level
Everyone
two.
reset to level 1. Oh! Campaign just got restarted. Oh! Fuck you. You guys won't go more than a year in this campaign. I gotta demote you now. I can't canonically get this to go fast enough.
New game plus time. You gotta get a better speedrun time.
Yep, if you don't go fast enough, the campaign doesn't. It's starting from here. It doesn't restart. I'm just putting you back to level 1 at
Okay,
these
nice.
circumstances.
Nice.
Oh no, I'm
We
owning
got a year to
it.
beat it, and every time we don't, we have to reset and try and do it faster. We start learning skips.
Yeah,
Okay, so you guys
We just
go
go
through and leave Mr. Wade alone.
I believe we do.
Okay, so you approach the Blackstone College, and you can see that display I described earlier of the smoke coming out of the big tower at the top. Glass is shattered, and you can see the kids, and there's this blood creature. I had a name for it I thought of in the car. I can't remember now what it is. It's murder something. It was a neat name.
Murderbot.
Something cool. Maybe it'll come back to me, but you guys will have the chance to try to save these children in creative ways. You can tell that there is opportunity to save them without fighting, though if you fuck up and get caught, fighting will ensue. Or there's also a chance that they will get killed if you guys don't do this cleanly. So, you can hear the kids crying and shouting for their parents. That's a nice depressing imagery for you. You can see blood flowing down from the high platform they're at. So there's the red smoke coming out, and then there's red blood trickling down. There's all sorts of like makeshift barricades around this area from fallen debris that has been reshaped by some of these Mercdread blood sentinels around here. But the area itself seems like very interactable and malleable. There are different open areas as the college has holes in it now. There are things ajar surrounding the college and in the college that are candeliered, is it? Candeliered? Yeah, I think it's Come on, someone knows what it's called, where it's like a...
Candelabro?
No, like on a rock edge that leans over further out.
Cantilever.
Cantilever, thank you. Cantilevered all around. Tons of stuff is cantilevered all around. And all the doors are blown open to the place right now as well. As you guys can see into it, there is blood trickling down all the stairs inside the college. That is where I'm going to stop tonight's session. But you guys can start thinking about how you want to try to approach saving the children at the start of next section.
Good session.
All right.
Yeah.
Good time.
Cool. Please save the
I really want
children. I don't want dead kids in my campaign.
I don't either. And that's why Ash was like, well, if we don't do it, we can do it. I was like, we gotta save the kids. We gotta save the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Stop recording.